Lisa Gawlas, Living Beyond the 3D Realm of Life. Website, www.mysoulcenter.com. It is funny how things can change from one moment to another, right down to my schedule. When I looked at my appointment calendar on my phone Saturday night, I had 4 appointments sitting. I knew the last one of the day had to cancel since she emailed and told me that. When I opened my online calendar yesterday, I was down to 2 appointments. Okay, an early and quick day, don't want to gobble up too much light at once, I guess, lol. Then I get to my office and my first appointment is MIA, now I'm down to 1, and what a one she was. Holy sunshine, Batman. Literally. Before I get to that though, I do want to mention something my team was leaning on me to share yesterday, but I forgot until there today again. Our superpowers. Our spiritual abilities. In doing all my readings now, I fully realize that what is taking place is a sort of X-ray vision. Since everyone is showing outside my office walls, the matter, the energy that makes up my walls disappears. I do not see my walls, nor the items near them, they all disappear so that my vision is focused solely on the presentation outside. My team has explained, oh, this is getting good, that it is not a trick of the eyes, but a frequency platform that we connect on, beyond the earth realm, beyond what we call the 3D level of matter. This X-ray vision is simply a start of what we are all capable of, with focus and intent. The walls are out of our vibratory range, which means, if I didn't get distracted back into the 3D realm when I stood up or held that space firmly enough, the ability to walk through them would take place, because our vibration is beyond the 3D realm. Taking it a step further, what I see, what I call the details of your reading, are as real as the walls were before the connection. Which means if a magic carpet showed up in a reading, it is quite literally there to use. Meaning, I could step onto that magic carpet and we could fly around, seen only by those with eyes to see, eyes that can see beyond 3D. Now that makes sense, since so many times I could literally feel the texture of what I am seeing through you. And my team asks a question I never thought to ask: how could I feel the texture of anything if it wasn't real? Good question. Lol. We call ourselves multidimensional but really have little understanding of what that means, and more importantly, how to use the fullness of ourselves. Finger pointed directly at my face, lol. Now let me straddle this with my lovely lady yesterday. Since she was my one and only, we just stayed connected until we both ran out of things to glean from each other. Her image as she showed up outside my office was breathtakingly beautiful. Full-on sun energy, with 4 to 5 umbrellas made out of sun as well. I mean fire, sun fire. I know the energy signature of our sun when I connect to it, and she is full-on sun energy. Her umbrellas are part of her energy tool set that is not a separate thing from her field, but as much a part of her as her arms and legs are. Her team explained why I could not settle on 4 or 5, because it is both. To put this simply, she has 4 when she's complete a desire. I get that, with a twist, from my simple numerology. 4 is a cycle of completion on the earth. With us now, it is transformed into a cycle of completion of desire in our earth realm. My team is now reminding me that several years ago, so many teams, told us that as we evolve into higher light beings on earth, much of our esoteric systems will change too, to include numerology, rocks and crystals. Everything has a newer, fuller, higher vibrational expression, just as we do too. She uses the 5th sun energy umbrella to change things. Uncreate, if you will. This 5th one became really interesting to understand. It contained the energy from the core of the sun as well as the atmosphere around the sun. You must use the inside and the outside if you truly desire change. The 4 umbrellas harness the 4 quadrants of the sun: north side, east side, and so on. Something else came out as we were understanding her sun clan energy connection. Dragons. Her closest allies are dragons, and all dragons, no matter their attributes, are a part of the sun clan. OMG, I just got a hell of an insight for myself, and I hope others as well. I would have sworn I would be a sun clan gal. I have been a sun worshipper since I was a child. I just got a flash of an experience in my early meditation days, when the Blessed Mother guided me like a fish. The touch used to energetically cut me from clavicle to pelvis, and my meditation was A.A. Michael's sword of truth. She gutted lifetimes of bullshit and it spilled out of me like black ooze. Before she did this, her words to me were to lay down all my beliefs so I could be filled with the truth of spirit, but even the sun must play a part in illuminating the truth in hidden corners. Interesting. Okay, back to my Lady Low. One of the things that was as repeated with her as they were repeated the day prior: we must own everything. When we say we need something, we separate ourselves from it. Keep in mind, we are fully empowered masters now. Whether you believe that or not, well, that's up to you, and that is how you will work your mastery. To give an example, since so many people can relate to this desire. Let's say you need X amount of dollars to do or get something. No, it is already there. The moment you say something like I need, when I have, whatever takes you out of already having it, you put space between you and it. We can even back this up with my recent experiences. Back in the second quarter of this year, when so many readings were preparing the person for change, for intense change that comes with intense growth, I wanted that too. My life was not a changing environment at all. I woke up, wrote my blog, did my readings, processed through the afternoon, then slept, rinse and repeat. I want this growth, this change, these challenges too. I may have never stated it out loud, in those kind of sentences, but my core was bubbling with desire. Well, I obviously got more than I bargained for. Lol, and will be eternally grateful for every nanosecond of it. And it continues. Well, I am running out of morning as I have to take a shower then get to the office. There is so much more to share from my connection. But sadly that is going to have to wait until tomorrow. I do want to put this out there. I booked a reading at a local metaphysical shop near me, with a medium. I just realized it is at 2 p.m. today. My mother died. Her heart stopped beating at 2 p.m. I'm kind of excited. And yes, I can hear, but sometimes I block my parents out, excuse me, a lot of times, because I am too worried I am self-creating it, pesky human that I am, so I have 20 minutes of someone else's gift to utilize. Yay? Someone who does not know me and therefore eliminates bias. Have an amazing day. Enjoy yourself in all ways, and dare to go beyond the confines of 3D every change you get. I love you so much. Hunks, filled with wide-eyed adventures and unlimited experiences to and through all. Lisa Gawlas website, www.mysoulcenter.com. P.S. I have put together a special using the energy of 1, new beginnings, and 5, change, on my 15 and 30-minute reading sessions. Save 15% through the 23rd, or another 5 energy the lull, on 15 and 30-minute readings. Type in coupon code changes to receive discount.